Welcome all NOSSCAR fans. Welcome NASCAR Heat 4 community. It is round 2 of the 2020 NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series. Welcome to the Vegas 50 here at the Las Vegas Dirt Track. Tyler Housley Racing here in the number 15 Dirt Late model, lime green and black Dirt Late model there. He won the pole, since then has slipped back into the 4th position. We'll keep you updated on the running order throughout this one. As of right now, the race leader, it's a battle for it right now between K Taddy and Gen 50. K Taddy in the 30 goes around the outside of Gen 50, and we have a new race leader, new paint job on that number 30 as well.
Yeah, lap traffic definitely involved in that. This is K Taddy, by the way, but he lap traffic, we caught one of the cars, the 66 went to go high, the lap traffic went to go high to get out of the way. It opened up the door for me to get to the bottom, so I was able to take that.
Capitalized on the opportunity, definitely, and we have a new leader early in the going at Las Vegas, 100 laps here. We have a car spun over in 3 and 4. Thankfully, they were ghosted by the time the leaders came around the corner to them, and we are green as of right now. No cautions yet here in the second race of the 2020 season right here on NASCAR Heat 4.
That was a big wreck.
Oh, and there is a big wreck. The 11 of Shadow was involved, and a couple of the leaders had to really check up. King in the 12 goes up and over. The 55 of Crazy Legs was involved. Trash Works in the 89 is now out of this race, parked at the inside there on the back straightaway, and his day is done. And there was another big wreck that was involving the 31, and there was a couple of other cars involved, and we're still green. A couple of drivers experiencing some connection issues, so every now and then it looks like they're wrecking, but really they're actually cruising still. They pop back into the right spot that they're in. So hopefully that corrects as the race goes forward. There's Chummy in the number 20 car. Strong top 5 finish at Bristol earlier tonight to start the 2020 NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series season. And Orange.
Sorry, I forgot I'm on Always Loud. Yeah, so our top 5 right now, running order, we got K Taddy, Gen 50, Chummy, Orange Bomber, and Seaman. Sorry, I forgot I was on Always Loud. It wasn't last time. So
hey, no,
yeah, Chummy's running good in the top 3 right now.
Yeah, and Chummy's sitting right there in the 3rd position, but he's got Orange Bomber right behind him in the orange and blue 67 Dirt Late model. That's a good battle for position there inside the top 5. Seaman running in the 5th position there. You see him. The 09 lime green and gray Dirt Late model, and he's got Ha Ha Got Ya in the 00 just behind him in that purple and black Dirt Late model. Remember, Ha Ha Got Ya coming off a strong win earlier tonight at Bristol Motor Speedway to start the 2020 season. Runs in 6th. Riding on board with him now. A little bit deeper in the field, coming off a 7th place finish to start the season. That's NASCAR Roof right there. Jay Carlson having a great run here. Good start to this one. Problems for Crazy Legs in the number 55. He's turned around and pointed in the wrong direction. Gets it going again, and he's going to keep going. Goes another lap down here early in the going at Las Vegas. Over 10 laps completed. What lap are we working now, Kay?
Hold on just a second. We have 74 to go, so we're 25% of the race done.
They click off quick here. These drivers running about 14.5, 14.6 second lap times. They were clicking off quick ones in qualifying as well, and it was Housley winning the pole for that one. Slipped back a little bit now and running in the 7th position early in the going. K Taddy is the leader, going back up to the front. That yellow, blue, and black Dirt Late model. A little bit of damage to the front end from that incident there at the beginning of the race, and since then he's been able to still maintain a strong enough pace and good enough rhythm to keep the race lead. But he's got company. He has Gen 50 right behind him in the 66. Orange Bomber in the 3rd position. Shadow in the 11. Hard contact with the outside wall. A couple of the lead lap cars were able to get around him safely. But we're going to keep an eye on the battle for the race lead at this time.
Yeah, the damage has me running about a tenth or so off my normal race speed. So Gen 50 is definitely right there on my tail. I'm just trying to hold that racing lane to stop him from being able to get the preferred lane.
It's a good battle. Every corner it seems like he's taking a different line than you just to see if he can get a bit of an advantage. And with all this traffic, this lap traffic that you guys have to deal with, it's making things really interesting. Such a short track, and that's how it usually is for these dirt races that you watch on TV across the United States. It's just a bull ring, basically, and these dirt late models sliding sideways around the corners. Hard swing through the center of the corner, breaking the car sideways, and then hammering down, straightening the car up for the straightaway.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting, man. I haven't dealt with this much lap traffic, I don't think, ever. And the best part of it is they're all battling for position, so you got to really be picky, because you want to get by them as quick as you can, but you don't want to mess their chances up at their best finish either. So it's kind of a catch-22.
Couldn't have said it better myself. A little bit further in the field, Haha Got Ya battling there with C-Man. And I was going to say Got Ya's got the position, but he doesn't. C-Man Nation goes back to the inside, and this is a battle for the 5th position. C-Man Nation and Haha Got Ya. Got Ya coming off a win at Bristol. More contact was made. They're coming up on the lap machine of Dew King in the 12. They were 3 wide. Nation got sandwiched a little bit there, and it's going to be Got Ya pulling away with the 5th position now. And he was working on C-Man Nation for a good 8 to 10, 12 laps before finally being able to complete that pass. K-Taddy mentioned to me before the race got underway that it's very hard to make a pass at this particular racetrack, and problems there on the back straightaway. Shadow in the 11 car. Ah, never mind, it was a connection issue. See the car bounce back into where he actually was. I thought there was chaos ensuing on the back straightaway there. All is good. Still the battle for 5th continues, going a little bit deeper into the field. Bowman Nation in the 4. As NASCAR Oof in the 2 right behind him, and that was Chummy just in front of him. Action all over this racetrack. There's the Orange Bomber in the 67. Solid top 5 finish to start the season at Bristol, finishing in 3rd. Now here he is, running inside the top 5 yet again. Clears the 11 machine of Shadow. Back up front, K-Taddy still the leader, and he's got the 15 just in front of him. That is Housley Racing, the pole sitter for this race. Strong car in qualifying, but has damage from an incident or two here in this one. And K-Taddy all over the back bumper of his car. I guess these cars don't really have a bumper. Oh, and a little bit of contact with the outside wall for Housley. Keeps it pointed in the right direction. Didn't lose very much speed because of it. He's got to be really careful here, though. These 2 drivers he's battling with, running in 1st and 2nd. Now he's in between K-Taddy and Gen 50. Those are the 2 running in 1st and 2nd. There's Gen 50 in the 66. Coming up on the 12 of Dew King, looking to put him another lap down. He does, but still needs to work his way around Housley. Orange Bomber in the 67 has worked his way to the 3rd position, and he's gaining a little bit of ground on both of these top 2 runners.
Yeah, he's actually gained about a second on the track while we're battling here with Housley.
Yeah, we're going to have to keep an eye on that, absolutely. See if we can find him here quick. I went the wrong way. There he is, Orange Bomber, putting on some great laps. Some lap times
Also,
here.
we're at the halfway mark right now.
Perfect. Awesome, loving the updates. Thanks very much for joining us in the broadcast booth as well as on the track here for the NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series.
Oh, absolutely. I know it can be hard if you don't have the information, so.
You understand. Very good. But yeah, I'm looking at Orange Bomber, and he's running the line that you were talking to me about before the race began. So he's it looks like he knows what he's doing. I guess we all know that he knows what he's doing. Many others have seen him race in the Giggity Racing League Dirt Series, and he did very well over there, still does whenever he goes and races there, any Dirt Series he goes to. And he's putting on a great performance here for round 2 of the 2020 season, running in 3rd, gaining on the top 2. Going back up to the top 2. K-Taddy leading the way, Gen 50 right behind him. A whole bunch of lap traffic in front of the top 3 now. I'd say about 6 or 7 cars, all spread out very evenly, mind you, but nevertheless 6 or 7 cars, single file, waiting for the top 2, top 3 drivers to have to navigate their way through. K-Taddy's going to take the outside line around the 4, and he nearly regrets it, but he gets it done. The 09 is battling just in front of them with another car. Around goes Crazy Legs over in turns 3 and 4. Thankfully, his car was ghosted by the time this whole pack of cars, this whole swarm of bees, caught that machine. The 31, Larson Rocks, goes a lap down, running inside the top 10, but goes a lap down. Shadow in the 11, next car to get past and overtaken by the leaders. That's the 09 of Seaman Nation, running in the 6th position. I believe he's in 6th, just in front of K-Taddy. Yeah. Action all over this racetrack, hard to bring it all to you and without missing anything. Battle heating up again for the lead. I guess it really never stopped. They're still trying to work their way around the 09 machine of Seaman Nation, running in 6th. They finally do, and that was a very hard task. Seaman Nation putting on good pace, good lap times. So they're starting to work their way towards some of the cars that are very close to them in speed and consistency when it comes to the long run. So they're not going to be easy to pass. Going to be harder for these leaders to negotiate and navigate their way through the lap traffic as the race continues. We are past the halfway mark, and it's K-Taddy leading the way.
Yeah, something I want to point out that some of these setups were made on 4 times wear type setup. A lot of dirt races are at 4 times wear instead of 2 times wear, and because of that, we're actually setting the fastest laps of the race right now. That last lap that I just crossed, that was literally my fastest lap of the race. So the pace is definitely picking up, even though it seems like it may be slowing down as it gets later. The pace is actually picking up.
Well, that's very interesting, how the pace just continues to increase and get faster as the race goes on, whether it's fuel and tire wear times 1, 2, 3. That's really something. Everyone pushing these cars to their limits as well. We're getting into the latter part of the race. The race is coming down to an end. It may be a lot when you have it on paper, 100 laps, but really when you get out here, yeah, you're running 14.2, 14 and a half second lap times here at this Las Vegas dirt track, and they click off quickly, especially if you've been lean, mean, clean, and green since the drop of the green flag. We've been caution-free, folks, since the drop of the green flag. These 15 NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series drivers putting on a great show for the viewers on YouTube. K-Taddy leading the way. Gen 50 still right there with him in second. Orange Bomber still in third, but I'd say about a half a straightaway behind these top two. Wasn't able to get through some of the lapped cars quite as good as these guys. And keep in mind, Seaman Nation in the 09 and Housley in the 15 are battling just in front of Orange Bomber, so he's having a tough time getting around these two. They're battling for 6th. And we have a caution on the racetrack. Did I jinx us? Is that what happened?
Possibly. 28 laps to go and a caution comes out. So we're at about 25% of the race remaining when we go back to green and the caution has come out.
Now, okay, do you pit when this happens? Because you were saying the pace is only getting faster. Would it even help you to get tires?
Well, I mean, I don't want tires. However, I'm looking at my damage, and there's only 5 cars on the lead lap. And I have a second of damage. So as far as the tires, I don't think that really matters. But the damage or whatever that has been collected, that might be really, really important right now. And as I'm looking, actually, all the top 5 have pitted, which that means those that chose not to pit in the back that didn't have damage, they're actually now on the lead lap. So we have 8 people on the lead lap. Housley and Bowman Nation got their lap back. Oh, sorry, just Housley. Bowman got the wave around, but he's still a lap down.
Very good. The green flag is out, and we're back racing with 25 laps to go. K-Taddy the leader. It's Gen 50 and K-Taddy at the front of the field leading this pack. And Gen 50 with a power move around the outside. He's going to get the job done for now and take the race lead. Car stop near the outside of turn 3. That's Crazy Legs in the 55. And we're still green. Orange Bomber in the 67 in third. 00 of Haha Got Ya. The Bristol winner is in 4th. And that's Chummy in the 20 car running in 5th. The 2 is NASCAR Oof. He's in 6th in line. And I'm not sure if he's...
a couple laps down.
Yeah, I think that the 2 of Oof is a couple laps down here as well. Getting a report
Hoosier would
from...
have to be 6th, but he started in the rear. So, because he got the lucky dog, so he started in the rear. There's only 6 cars on the lead lap, and Hoosier's in 6th.
I see. Getting a report as well from Trash Works in the 89 car. His power went out at his house, so that's why his car is pulled off the racetrack. Tough break for him. Had a very fast car for this one. Just to reset things a little bit for you. 19 to go. Okay, thank you. Just to reset things, everybody. Gen 50 leading. K-Taddy looking to the inside. He's in 2nd. Orange Bomber 3rd. Haha Got Ya. The Bristol winner is running in 4th. They're all right there. You could throw a blanket on top of the top 4. Chummy is the driver running in 5th. And he's got company. There's a car right behind him. Keeping an eye on the battle for the lead. Got Ya, and the 00 looked high on K-Taddy. Now he's looking low. Still down there, trying. Top 4 separating themselves from the rest of the field just a little bit here. Seaman Nation in the 09 starting to reel in Chummy, and I believe that's going to be a battle for the 5th position here. And I believe
Gen 50 catches the wall.
And around goes Gen 50. Big wreck. Seaman Nation got involved. Orange Bomber got involved, and a caution comes out here with only, what, 13 laps to go, okay?
The caution comes out with 15 to go, but by the time we go green, you're looking at 12 to 13 laps shaft.
Wow. This shakes up everything. We have 6 drivers on the lead lap. We'll have 7 when we go back racing. And this makes things interesting. A couple of the drivers on the lead lap battling for the win were involved, and they've got damage from that. So you'll see some of them come down pit road to take the time to repair some of that damage, I'm sure. K-Taddy escaped that, I believe, with the 2nd position. Am I right?
I was in second, but I had 5 seconds of damage, so I'm going to swing by, get some 4 tires and 4 fresh feel goods and repair my damage, so I'm restarting in 6th. You got Haha and Orange 1 and 2.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. The green flag is in the air. Haha got ya. Is in the lead, looking to make it 2 in a row. Orange Bomber to the outside of him in second.
11 to go.
Oh, excuse me, 11 to go.
Oh, I don't know if that was correct or not. I was just saying.
Maybe you're right. Maybe I said nothing to do with it. I don't know. So much is happening on this little dirt track. 5 wide. 5 wide, folks. They settled it down. We're back to 3 wide. Now Gatya is just running away with this thing. He was in front of the 5 wide fiasco. K Taddy escapes with the 2nd position. 9 laps to go. 8 laps to go. Battles all over this racetrack. Gatya's the leader. He was running in the 5th position when the first caution came out. Had a strong car. Nobody was really doubting his car or his skills here in the dirt, here at this Las Vegas dirt track, but he wasn't really reeling in the top 2 or 3. And now here he is with under 10 laps to go, with the lead and with a chance to make it 2 wins in a row to start the season. K Taddy, 5 laps to go. K Taddy in second, trying to run him down. Does he have enough time? Gen 50 in the 3rd position. Orange Bomber in 4th, and that is Seaman Nation in the 09 lime green dirt late model running in 5th. Chummy running in 6th. Two to go, 3 to go.
3 to go.
3 to go. They click off quick here. I usually miss a couple. And around goes Gatya. Or, oh no, he doesn't. It was a connection issue. They're still rolling. On my screen, it appeared there was contact between him and Shadow. 2 laps to go. Big power move by K Taddy to take the lead. White flag?
Yes,
White
sir.
flag is in the air. Half a lap to go for K Taddy. Somehow, he had enough time to reel in Haha Gatya, and it's not going to be 2 in a row. K Taddy wins at Las Vegas.
I've never won a dirt race in my life. That is awesome right there.
What a drive. You had enough time, man. And that was insane. You came back from, I'd say, about a 5-6 car length differential with about 2-3 laps to go. You were just hauling the mail, and that was impressive. You able to get the photos of the results for me?
Already sent to you.
Ah, perfect. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, so that was really cool. I was actually gaining about a 10th on him a lap. I was 0.7 back, and we had 5 laps to go, and I was gaining a 10th per lap on Haha. And then we caught that 11 of Shadow. There was contact made. You were accurate. Haha got into the rear end of Shadow. When he did, that's how I got by him and ended up being able to take the lead. I kind of went in hard, drifted up high with the slide job. I'm hoping Haha didn't get into the wall, but if so, you know, my bad. 2 to go, racing for the win. That's my first ever dirt race win. And I mean, I've run now probably 100 dirt races, so that's awesome. Orange Bomber again had the fastest lap, followed by me. And then Gen 50 had the 3rd fastest lap.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Housley 4th and Gatya 5th, and it seems accurate to me looking at that, I'll be honest, because most of the race you led the most laps and you had Gen 50 right on your tail for most of it, and you seemed to be the class of the field. Did that boost your confidence the more the race went along, or like, does that change your mindset as the race goes on to see that you're maybe the guy to beat?
I'm actually, so I got a little nervous there towards the end. Just before that caution had come out, the first caution, I had the lead, and I had spoken about how I had just hit my fastest lap. Gen 50 was behind me about 7/10 of a second back, and he had closed that down to 3/10, and that's not lap traffic. He had just closed it up. So actually, as the run went longer and the tires were wearing, Gen 50 probably had the best car. So unfortunate for him to see that caution come out. Fortunately for me, I was still able to capitalize on it.
Show good speed out there, and you were talking about the right line to take before the race began. You seemed to be able to ride that middle groove very well there, and that a lot of other drivers seem to be trying to do the same thing. But we saw multiple grooves being used. We saw Gen 50 maybe taking a different line than you at times in every corner when he caught you. Just he wasn't able to get his car alongside yours and make a pass. Um, Tell us a little bit more about what your strategy was entering this one. You talked a lot about what line to take at this track. Sounded like you knew a lot about what you were doing.
Yeah, so there's what's called a cushion in dirt racing, and it's where that extra padded dirt is that gives you a little bit of excess traction. And so there's an inside cushion and an outside cushion, and my setup is set for that left front tire to ride that inside cushion. And at the same time, if need be, to get around lap traffic or so, I can put my right rear tire on that outside cushion. But that leaves about a lane in the middle. Looked like Haha had the same type of setup where he could run either or. And so if he see me going low, he was going high. The best way to get around someone is to go to where they're not. So, man, really kudos to Gen 50. That was some of the best racing I've had with, we were side by side for probably 20 laps there. So big kudos to him.
It was a heck of a battle. We had a good time watching it here, and I know that a lot of the viewers on YouTube did as well. Once again, congratulations. Not only you said your first dirt win ever, but also your first NOSSCAR Dirt Touring Series win as well. So congratulations, and best of luck to you at Drebin coming up.
I appreciate it. Thank you.